31 years old is Rivera, 5 years older than the Brit Lee Murray. Murray does have a 2-inch advantage in the reach, and an advantage he would like to utilize. He says, you stand with me, you swim with the sharks. You might as well bring a pillow and a blanket. Only time will tell. Mario Yamasaki, our referee, and our night is officially underway. Lee Murray in the white trunks, Rivera in the dark trunks.
Good. Rivera looking to shoot, it looks like.
Tito Ortiz in the house. Oh my!
Rivera got a hold of him.
Open up the fist.
Rivera's got him. Got a body lock on him.
Rivera said nobody hits as hard as he does at 185. He also said it's hard to avoid getting hit for 15 minutes. So he knows he's going to have to endure some takedowns, as we see here.
There we go.
But sooner or later, he thinks he can impose his game.
Clearly his game is to take Lee Murray down.
Yes.
Not take any chances with the strikes.
Well, the amazing thing with Rivera is that there's really no flash. The former construction worker, laborers, local 609 in Framingham, Mass. Very workmanlike, just as he has been brought up.
Yeah, he's a very workmanlike, tough guy. You know, I mean, he slowly and methodically picked apart David Loazo and endured some rough moments.
Great
Lee
weekend.
Murray looking for an armbar. Look at this. He's got to hold the arm. He's got his legs over.
He doesn't
if he can straighten out his body. I don't know how well he's got Jorge's left arm secured. It's hard to tell here. But he's got to figure out a way to straighten him out or flip him over. He doesn't have... Well, it looks like he might have it here. It looks like he's transitioning to a triangle.
Don't forget UFC.tv, your website of choice.
He doesn't have it locked in. What Lee has to do is grab a hold of his, there he goes. He got a hold of his left foot and tucked it in tight. This is a bad spot.
Can he finish? And it's all over. It's all over. Lee Murray by submission.
Whoa. Well-rounded lightning Lee Murray shows he's got ground skills to go with those nasty hands. I'm almost upset. It was a beautiful submission, but I wanted to see this guy bang.
Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner at 1 minute 45 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by tap out due to an armbar from London, England, Lightning Lee Murray.
And it was with lightning speed that Lee Murray wins by armbar in the first round, defeating Jorge Rivera. Heavyweight time. 6'10" powerhouse Wes Sims has waited 7 months for another chance. Frank Mir will attempt to take this opportunity to erase any doubts. 24 years older, each of these athletes, a definitive reach advantage, but he is lighter. No more motivation to feel safe in the octagon than to have Big John McCarthy as our referee. Sims like a caged animal. The cerebral and unimpressed Frank Mir.
You ready? Let's get on!
And here we go.
Look at Sim sticking his tongue out.
Yeah, they're not going to touch gloves here. Oh, Mir wanted to throw the elbow in tight quarters. And a big takedown early.
Nice takedown.
Frank Mir wanting to work his ground wizardry.
Yeah, Mir believes he's technically far superior than Wes Sims. He thinks Wes Sims might be strong and he might be working out with wrestlers. Mount. He is, like I said, he uses small man jiu-jitsu. He's a giant 250-pound guy who uses small man jiu-jitsu. Beautiful technique.
Well, as you said, Sims is freakishly strong. Will that be enough, though, from a full mount position?
Frank Mir is a very intelligent guy, very eloquent, very articulate about his thoughts on fighting and the philosophy that goes behind it. And he thinks things out very well. He said he doesn't get pissed, as you said before, because that would mess with what he does. You know, he wants to go in there as a technician, as a warrior. Oh, he's rolling.
I finally pried it out of him, though. I said, let's say you've got a submission on Sims and he doesn't tap right away. Would you like to twist it a little bit? He goes, all right, I'll give you at least that. Yes, if he does not tap, I would like to send a message.
Oh, he's got an arm. Let's see if
he can finish it. There's that arm we talked about. Sims trying to spin out of it.
Mir's just totally controlling him here.
As he did in the first fight, Joe.
He did in the first fight until he got a little sloppy and let him stand up, and that's when he got stomped. Let's hope that doesn't happen again.
Yes, and then as Mir said, he thinks Sims went into panic mode He was getting his derriere bounced around a little bit, and he came back with an emotional response.
Perhaps I think Sims is just a wild man. You know,
Yeah.
I think he just got angry and he just wanted to stomp him. He probably didn't even think. He just did it. He's rolling him over. He's got his back. Very bad spot. Very bad spot for Wes Sims here. He's flattened him out. Look to punch and take the rear naked choke now.
Frank Mir trying to make quick work of Wes Sims here in the rematch.
Mir's taking some shots there. He
Now
manages to get out of that bad spot, but now he's mounted still. Still bad.
Mir really pushing the pace here in round one.
Mir's showing beautiful jiu-jitsu and beautiful control. Nice elbow. He's got an arm again. Let it go.
You think this is good tonight? How about when we return in April? Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino, April 2nd, UFC 47. It's on. What's on if you haven't heard yet? We will share the news with you, and it's great news in just a moment. UFC 47, it's on.
Oh, looking for an arm triangle. He secured an arm. He's got an arm triangle. Very similar to the way Chemo tapped out Tank Abbott. Now Wes Sims is gonna push on that arm. He's gonna grab a hold of his fist and push that elbow into Frank Mir's neck to try to get some space, or he's gonna go unconscious. He might be out.
Mir knows he has it. McCarthy right on top of the
Look
action.
at that! Wes Sims sticks his thumb out.
Saying he's fine.
If Mir wants to really finish this off, what he wants to do is get on the side. He wants to get on Wes Sims' right arm side. Switch his body over to the side to get optimum leverage, but he's lost it now.
Well, there was no doubt in the mind of McCarthy if Sims was okay there when he gets the thumbs up. Nice job done by Wes Sims.
That's the same position that Tank Abbott tapped out to, but obviously Wes Sims a little more educated on the ground than Tank. Either that or just Frank Mir's not as good at finishing as Chemo.
But still, he is the dominant fighter here in round one. 120 remains.
Come on, work it out.
Mike Goldberg, Joe Rogan, sold out. Super Bowl Saturday here at the Mandalay Bay Resort in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. UFC 46 Supernatural.
Every jiu-jitsu guy has his technique that he's just deadly in, and that might not be Frank Mir's technique.
Who's bloodied up, Joe? I see blood on the face of Mir, but it's a cut that's over the eye of Wes Sims.
Frank Mir's nose is bleeding.
It is, so both are bleeding then.
I don't remember Wes Sims landing anything significant, so it might be a pre-existing injury, or he might just bleed easy. Wes Sims can't do anything here.
As you came forth with a pre-existing injury tonight.
Hopscotch, told you. Those girls play rough.
Mir, dominant fighter here in round one. A great job done defensively by Wes Sims.
Well, Wes Sims is surviving, but he's not doing anything to get out of this position.
Big elbow by Mir. And now a left.
Come on, let's go.
Final seconds of round number one.
Completely dominant performance by Frank Mir. Wes Sims just looks like he doesn't belong in there with him right now. Oh, he's cut up bad.
Oh, my goodness.
Man. Oh, he's wobbled, too.
Let's get on. Come on.
Here we go. Round two. How wobbled is he from round one, I wonder, though.
It's not too long. Let's go.
Nice leg kick and takedown. Oh, Wes Sims got on top there. And Frank Mir wastes no time reversing him.
Nice job done by Mir, and the hometown crowd for the hometown kid shows their appreciation of Mir's talent.
Let's see if Wes Sims has any submissions from his back here.
Close guard now instead of the full mount in which Mir possessed for the greater part of round number one.
He's very loose guard here.
Work it out. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We want this or not.
Mark Coleman, let's go. Do you want this or not? Shouted out from his corner.
Work. Come on. Work.
And as you said, he was punished, and punished again by Randleman and Coleman, who said, all right, big boy, you want to learn about this? And then he earned their respect.
They call him the Project, and he's a relative novice to mixed martial arts.
Hook and shoot, Absolute Fighting Championship winner, Southeastern heavyweight champion, formerly. Mir, prior to his UFC career, a standout in hook and shoot as well.
Come on, let's get it up. Let's get it up. Don't just lay there. What about laying down?
You're just laying here and we stand up. Advantage, Sims. Sims looks very arm-weary at this point, though, Joe.
Mir's got to lock him. He's going to press him against the fence, and I bet he's probably looking to toss him. Nope, got a hold of a leg. He's going to try to suck his legs out and drag him down to the ground. Mir looks a little weary as well.
Yes, he does. And the question always is with Frank Mir, if he can't finish quickly, does conditioning become a factor?
Well, it certainly did in his one loss against Ian Freeman, but a lot of damage played a factor in that too. He hasn't taken any damage in this fight.
That's a great point. Plus, I think he trains with a much different discipline, self-admittedly, than he did prior to the fight against Ian Freeman in London.
Well, great fighters learn from their losses and come back even better.
Frank knows, he's always said it's a destination, not the journey. Success will test a man's mettle as surely as any opponent. It backfired, but now he is firing back and trying to win his third consecutive UFC competition.
But he's a young guy. He's got a long road ahead of him. He's 24 years old.
You know what? The word toughness right here with Wes Sims. Not technical, but he has a toughness.
He's an animal.
He is displaying
He's definitely
that right
tough,
now.
but this is not a good position for Frank Mir. He's just holding on, letting him, I guess he's biding his time, trying to catch his breath. Frank Mir looks very weary here. He doesn't look like he's got a lot of snap or explosiveness on his strikes, and he doesn't look like he's making any attempt whatsoever to pass Wes Sims' guard. If Frank Mir wants to win this fight, he's got to figure out a way to get out of Wes Sims' guard. These little pity punches in here aren't going to stop it.
Watch your head, let's go.
90 seconds remains here in round 2 as we adjust the clock for you. 90 seconds now left. Now 1:15 remaining in round 2. Good elbow by Frank Mir and another, smothering the breathing pattern of 6'10", 250-pound Wes Sims. And John McCarthy stands him up again.
Frank Mir looks very, very weary right here. He looked up at the big screen to see if he could see the time. That's a bad sign.
There's about a minute left in the round.
Those
Sims.
leg kicks have nothing on them.
Oh, and a high knee. Oh, and an elbow. And a left, and down goes Sims.
That's
and
it.
it is all over. It is all over. Frank Mir has knocked out Wes Sims.
Pulls it out. Look at him. He's so tired he can barely stand. Pulls it out with a big knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Big John McCarthy has called a stop to this bout at 4 minutes, 21 seconds of the second round. For the winner by TKO, Frank